Check, check. All right, guys. So obviously the market's about to close, but I'm going to be streaming for the last hour of the market. I'm also going to be giving you guys an update and prediction for the rest of the, obviously for into next week, starting moving into next week. So we're going to be doing a little bit of update and prediction moving into next week. We're also going to be looking at Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin's down at 43K. Ethereum's at 2.5K. So we're going to be looking at cryptocurrency and Ethereum in this video. We're also going to be doing a live update on the market and what we could obviously see for the rest of the day. We will be streaming for the rest of the market. So we'll be streaming till at least 4 p.m. today. So I just want to show a couple things going on with SPY. And we'll get into this in a second here. What's up, everybody? Why does it say bad connection? Oh, let me do this. Let me make sure stream turns back on. Okay. I don't even know if you guys can see now. I think I'm live. Nah, bro, it's all good. Okay, so no, AMC's not free falling. I guess it did kind of free fall, huh? Okay. It's still in the wedge, though. I mean, I got to move this line down a tiny bit anyways, because you can see it's not having any of those touch points. But it's still in the wedge. AMC's still in the wedge. I knew they were going to do something, try to do something, because I've seen it doing taps. So what's the new price target? All right, I'll have to get that out for you guys. Okay, so we're going to have new price targets. This is all it. Okay. Okay, we're going to start with SPY. Damn, I have so much. Man. Okay, hold on. So I'm glad I got online, because I have way too much stuff to catch up on. If I didn't catch up on any of this, oh my God. Bro, I got too much to catch up on. So yeah, I can't even take a whole day. There's too much going on today. I knew that. Bro, but my back is killing me. I laid down for a little bit though, and it's feeling a lot better. I woke up this morning. I felt like an old person. Okay. So give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna go through all of these. So I'm gonna go through SPY. I'm gonna go through some of the news with the Bitcoin ETF. I'm gonna go through Bitcoin. I'm gonna go through GameStop. GameStop. Okay, we talked about this on GameStop. We talked about this on GameStop. Okay. All right. So let me start with GameStop. We talked about this one on GameStop. And this is what I said possibly could happen. I talked about this, I think, in yesterday's stream, where GameStop potentially we would see this wedge. And this is sometimes happens because we get manipulated a lot. But I said I wouldn't be too surprised if we came back down and retested this very top line. If you guys follow my videos closely, you will literally remember me having this conversation yesterday on the live stream yesterday. I'm not sure what time, so I can't really tell you, hey, look at this point in time for this receipt. But 100% on the live stream yesterday, we talked about GameStop potentially moving up and then having to come back down and retest this top line here on the overall wedge that we've been tracking over the past couple of days. So this isn't that shocking to me right now here on GME. Moving back down to retest this top line. What would be shocking is if all of a sudden we were forming this wedge over 3 weeks, 2 weeks time, and then it just completely blew out. Even if I seen something on AMC the same way, if we see AMC forming this wedge over these past couple of days / weeks, I mean, this is literally, this is starting to become a massive wedge at this point, guys. Coming all the way back from here with this support line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touch points right now. If this all of a sudden breaks out of this wedge that we have, that is going to be a sign of pure manipulation right there. If all of a sudden we see a breakout of this wedge. Now, I'm not surprised to see sharp knives down, especially here towards these lower levels, because people are just going to eventually be tired of it. They're going to be tired. They're going to be like, I feel like AMC is never going to go back up, and they're going to actually sell. That's what they want people to feel like right now. They're going to be like, okay, it's never going to go back up. I just can't do this anymore, and they'll sell. But if you logically are looking at your position and you started your position in the right place in the first place, you didn't over leverage, and you were really about zero or MOAS, you would be able to say, well, I lost 90 to 85% of my investment. Why would I sell for only 15 to 25% of what I originally had in value at the time? It doesn't make any sense to sell with 15 or 20% of your original value that you had put in originally if you were not over leveraged in the first place. If you were over leveraged, you will say, hey, I need to get the rest of my value out of there before it's too late. But if you actually did your play right and did not over leverage yourself, you would say, hey, well, I'm not going to sell for 25 to 15% of my former value. I'm going to keep putting on. Now, AMC is building bullish divergence. I do not think AMC is going to keep going down forever. I don't think it's going to have some huge falling knife drop out of this wedge. If it did, that is clear manipulation, or we got some type of dilution. Current price targets for the wedge, and we'll talk about this in the video, but we have a price target here. If we take the wedge and extend it all the way out, we have a few different price targets for AMI. So we have 485, 485. I'm sorry, 480, 480. And that is our current low right now, 480, 490, around that range. Or 480, 450. I'm sorry, 480 and 450, around that range there. Then we also have $4.14. So I would say $4.15 would be the next price target if we were to drop down and lose 448. So 400 or $4.48. If we lose $4.48 as support, then your next move would be down to about $4.14 on AMC. Now, as far as RSI is concerned, RSI here on the 4-hour time frame is at 19. Also showing signs of bullish divergence. On the daily time frame, it's at 20. And on the weekly time frame, it's at 27. So we are nearing historical lows on AMC. If you look at the daily time frame has almost never been this low except for a few key times. One, when we seen this major bottom here. You can see RSI hit 15. One time RSI hit 18 here. That was at the major bottom before the last squeeze. RSI also hit an historical low here after this major dump and then into this major rally. Why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you RSIs? I'm showing you RSIs because RSIs, when they get this low, normally indicate that there's going to be a larger rally here in the near future. Now, this is daily time frame, guys. This is daily time frame. But because it's a daily time frame, it is going to take days/weeks to form. But every time RSI gets this low, a subsequent rally happens afterwards. For example, RSI daily hitting 15. Immediately after, we see a large round bounce back to the upside. Another example, RSI 10/3/2020. What do we see after that? A massive rally back to the upside. RSI 1/31. It hits about 16. What do we see after that? A massive pump to the upside. What is RSI at right now? It is at 27 or 2079. It is only a few short numbers away from getting to that 14 to 15 area range. So again, when in doubt, sometimes you have to zoom out. I was wondering about the NFT marketplace. It wasn't doing very good. Okay, so now that AMC's covered, let's talk about GameStop. So actually, GameStop I pretty much covered. GameStop I do not believe is going to make a lower low than that $11 mark. Also, GameStop is breaking out of that falling wedge. I believe GameStop's actually about to change characteristics and go into an uptrend. GameStop's RSI is getting extremely oversold, and this thing will reverse. It's getting extremely oversold here on these lower valuations, extremely oversold. And it's, what is it, showing bullish divergence, higher lows? Yeah, price is continually trending down. But if you look at RSI, it has made a higher low and a higher high. RSI is trending up while price is trending down. GameStop's going to make a big move in a big way. Outside of the bands. Amy holding bands. Amy's holding the bands. All right, now let me check out my crypto portfolio. Let's see the damage. I love AMC, and I will never leave. You guys are awesome, by the way, that you guys hop on here. Just as soon as I put the live stream on, man, there was like 50 of you guys right off the bat. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this video. All right, so now let's go to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, ever since the ETF came out, has been going down. Now I want to talk about why this is. I know some people in the cryptocurrency community are saying some speculative things. But I'm actually going to tell you why you may have seen, you may see a little bit of a delayed reaction of price. Okay, so first thing I want to show you guys, Bitcoin ETF is correlating with Bitcoin. So obviously that's going to happen. That's going to be a thing. But what I want to show you guys is some of the order flows for IBIT inflows. I'm sorry. So I want to show you guys something. Bitwise, Fidelity see the biggest Bitcoin ETF inflows. Grayscale loses only 95 million in early tally. So basically, there was no way for people to really interact with Bitcoin except buy actual Bitcoin that wanted Bitcoin exposure. Now that there's these ETFs, Grayscale had their product, but now there's other products out there like BlackRock. So basically, people were selling the Grayscale Bitcoin ETF, and they were buying the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. And BlackRock's ETF, I think it had inflows. Hold on. Okay, so the net flow for the day into the new ETFs was 6.25 million. Okay, so total net flows for the day of all the new ETFs was 6.25 million. So Grayscale lost 95 million, but together, all of the ETFs brought in 6.25 million of new money. Now, why is this important? And why aren't we seeing Bitcoin's price go up? Because a lot of this new money, a lot of these transactions are taking place over the OTC market. OTC stands for over-the-counter market. And what is happening is a large player such as BlackRock will come to a company like Coinbase and say, hey, I want to buy some Bitcoin at a flat rate. I do not want to buy it off the market. Can you sell me some Bitcoin for this flat rate so I don't have to go buy it out of the market? Coinbase says, yes, I have this large stash of Bitcoin. I will sell you this Bitcoin at $41,000. The current market price is $43,000. Do you want this Bitcoin? BlackRock says yes, and they buy the Bitcoin in a over-the-counter deal. This will not affect the market right away. In fact, it won't affect the market at all. It will start to affect the market if and when a supply shock happens. So a supply shock will happen when a lot of the Bitcoin in somebody's cabinet, say Coinbase's Bitcoin reserves get low, they may have to buy out of the market to refill those reserves. Or say a large order comes in and they want to do an over-the-counter deal, but Coinbase is charging too much. Then that large player might go to the market and buy off the order books, which cause price to absolutely skyrocket. And the fact that there's only ever going to be 21 million coins means there's a fixed cap, which means these types of scenarios will happen because supply is going to get crunched and there will be a supply shock. So we may not see initial movements right away because of the Bitcoin ETF, but you will see some action. Now, as far as technicals are concerned, we really wanted to hold this 44.4K level. Since we did not hold that 44.4K, we've seen a decent move back down to about 44.32. Now, if we lose that 44.32, your next level is 42.1. So if you lose 43.2K as support, your next level is going to be at 42.1K. And that's for BTC. I do expect BTC to hold above 40,000 and then continue up. I don't think Bitcoin's going to go lower than 40,000. In my personal opinion, I don't believe we're going to go lower than this 40,000 mark based off what I'm seeing here. This is allowing RSI to cool down on the bigger time frames and allowing us to get some room to breathe. Now, let's go into Ethereum, and then we'll go into the rest of the market. We'll also talk about AMC and GME. Back. She said, I hope you took some painkillers. The only thing I took was a damn nap. I'm old school, man. I'll drink a shot of whiskey and take a nap before I take some damn painkillers. Shit. All right. All right, I want to get in the SPY, and then I want to go back into AMC and GME. So I'm going to cover SPY, and then I want to get back into AMC and GME. So SPY. Shit. Okay, so SPY. SPY's at 47,000. I can't think today, dude. SPY's at $476.06. I'm sorry, guys. Now SPY had this push to the upside to 478.60. I dropped a quick short video earlier this evening, giving you guys a little bit of update on what would be happening with SPY, what we could see. We did have a gap fill to the downside. This gap did get filled. I wanted to leave this on here until I officially unfilled it here on screen. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to unfill it here on screen. So the gap did get filled. So we can go ahead and erase that gap. I still think the overall theme is going to be seeing a lot more downside here. But it's going to be stretched out, obviously, until later into next week. I don't believe we're going to be able to get above this. There's a massive amount of sell walls, and I'll show you guys here in a second. Okay. So you guys can see their sell walls here at 476. Look at all these sell walls above it. It's just massive sell walls, massive sell walls, massive sell walls, massive sell walls. And almost every time frame you start to look, you'll see sell walls up there. We've seen them on the lower time frames looking here. Okay, monthly time frame, massive sell walls. 2-minute time frame, 1-minute time frame. There's sell walls all the way up. 5-minute time frame, sell walls. I don't think that we're going to be able to get above this 478.62. I think we're going to keep seeing a top here at this 478.75, 478. We'll just say it's so right now the top's 478.75. That's what we're going to say. 478.75 is what I believe we're going to keep topping out at, as this 478.75 right here marked on Webull. You guys can see that the MACD on the 4-hour time frame is starting to curl down. That's letting us know bearish momentum is building. 2-hour time frame, red MACD. 1-hour time frame, red MACD. Daily time frame, red MACD. And then weekly time frame is curling down. This is probably the start of a top. And you guys can see we keep trying to retest this line. That's why the highs keep getting slightly higher, because we're trying to retest this yellow line right here as we're trying to break out of it, because the only way SPY can go parabolic is if it breaks out of this line. And it's trying, and it can't. It's trying, it can't. It's trying. Next thing that's going to happen, it's going to get rejected hard. It's going to have to come back down here and retest 468. If it don't hold 468, it's going to capitulate. So SPY's setting up for a nasty downtrend here, guys. And I don't think many people can see it, but this is happening. Setting up for a nasty downtrend. I don't like it. It's also setting up a pattern where it's kind of like an expanding megaphone, but it's vice versa. It's bearish because the megaphone goes this way. You guys won't be able to see it because there's too many lines, but this is a topping pattern. When you see this, this is a topping pattern on SPY. This is, in fact, the same topping pattern that we've seen on this top. We've seen the same topping pattern here. This is the same pattern that SPY made. I know it's hard to see. But this is the same pattern SPY made before this move down. It's the same pattern. Those are the same patterns. Those are the same topping patterns on SPY. Those are tops. Also, guys, I wanted to point out that Ethereum, this was another thing. Ethereum is making brand new highs while Bitcoin's pulling back. This is showing that the bull run is starting. This is showing that the bull run is starting. Ethereum's making brand new highs while Bitcoin is pulling back. I also want to show you guys on the yearly chart that Bitcoin only has 1 down year and it has 3 bull years. And I'll show you guys where we're at on that cycle as well. So if you go to the yearly chart on Bitcoin, you will see we have 1 down year, 3 bull years. 1 down year, where in one, we're going to have 2 more bull years. Ever since Bitcoin has been made, it's had 1 down year and 3 bull years. 1 down year. This was the first bull year. This is going to be the second, and then we're going to get 1 more. Beautiful falling wedge uptrend, bro. You cannot make this up. Like, Bitcoin is the cleanest chart you'll ever see, bro. Too easy. Too easy. Just straight up. You have your break up, you have your falling wedge, and you have your next trend up. Bitcoin is easy. I love you, Bitcoin. Thank you. So Amy followed my prediction all day. I had woke up and I was like trying to get ready to go online, and try to get ready to go online for you guys. And I had woke up and my back hurt really bad. So I went back to sleep, but yo, it followed. So I was like, cool, it's tracking with my prediction. We're going to hold key support. We're going to hold key support. I get online. And somebody says, you should not have got online when it's just going to be a straight down day. And I was like, oh, snap. I look at it, and we see this bit of pullback. Guys, I think we'll probably be back to $4.60 by the end of the day. There's a good chance that we could be at about 460, 458 by the end of the day. But as you guys can see, she was following my prediction basically all day. I had made that prediction last night. And then we had a slight break at around, or we had a breakdown at a, let's see, 14. I think that's like 2:30 or 3:30. No, it's 2:30. It's 2:30. 14 is 2:30. All right, let's see what's popping off in the comments. Let's hope SPY's topping for AMC to rip. If you guys see what's going on with SPY and AMC, you would definitely want SPY to tank, because SPY's been going up every single day and AMC has not gone up. And this is showing you that a bull rally and like some type of rally in SPY does not mean a rally for AMC. That is not the truth. Anybody telling you that a rally in SPY automatically means a rally in AMC, they're lying to you. We have a few different price targets based off of the wedge. And I kind of seen the wedge was doing this at the end, was kind of getting more volatile. So I didn't really want to move the lines, but we had to. I literally had to. I had no choice. I don't like doing that. But we still have a wedge here with support going way, 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 way back. And we also have bullish divergence building up in the end of this wedge. Possible price targets are $4.38, $4. I would have to say it's not 42. Is it 42 or 45? It's not 43. So it's got to be 42. I know it's not 43. So it's 442, 438, and then our current low of 448. And then somebody asked me, they said, well, why do you say there's no chance of AMC going much lower than these levels? Because where we're at on the wedge. If I seen some other type of technical after we break out of the wedge, I will give different price targets. But based off the technicals, these are the price targets. So these are what we have as support and resistances for AMC. 438, 442, and 448. That's what we have to look at for support and resistance for AMC stock right now. And then also people ask me why I think it's going to go much lower than that, because if it goes any much lower than that, RSI is going to go to like 10. If RSI goes to 10, the rally that will happen after will be so stupid. Also, I don't think a lot of people can see that AMC potentially could have some type of shares being covered if we do hit some type of price where the rest of the short interest is like, okay, let's just get out of this. Let's end this. So if we have short interest is going up. Short interest just went up. Short interest just went up on AMC. Yeah, so people are not really watching what's going on. I'm bullish. I don't even care. Short interest is going back up. Short interest is at 9.29%. That means they're getting back in a hole again. And we're seeing numbers come down. This just means liquidity is drying up again. We're seeing some of these numbers come down. Hold on. Yeah, so we're seeing the shares not go nearly as high. Remember, they would have 4 or 5 million. Now they only have 2.8. And I told you guys, this is why you need to follow all the videos. I said, hey, when we start seeing these numbers come down, that is the start. That's the beginning of this. Now, I also said in yesterday's video that they would not want us above $5 today because that gamma ramp would be too stupid. And we were mad close to $5. So I knew that they were probably going to try to push it down. But, guys, liquidity is starting to dry up again, but not to the point where we need it. We need to see this 2.8 million go back down to 100,000, 50,000, 0. We need those types of numbers on AMC to show liquidity is drying up again. We need that 2.8 million to start going back down to a million, 50,000 or 100,000, 50,000, and 0. We need these low numbers on AMC stock. Also, we need to see cost to borrow, and we need to see short interest start to go back up. Well, guess what's starting to happen already? Short interest is going back up. Let's check out cost to borrow. I don't think cost to borrow is moving at all, but let's see. Cost to borrow may be bottomed. I mean, it spiked up in a big way from this from October. So they could be running out of liquidity already, or starting to. Now, if you were a hedge fund and you started to run out of liquidity already and the price is only $4.48 and you only have 9% left, why not cover it at those low prices? If you only got 9% left and you're already starting to run out of liquidity, we're seeing cost to borrow start to creep back up. It's very, very low. It's not even 1% yet. It's very low, but this is the beginning of what could lead into higher cost to borrow. So we're seeing cost to borrow possibly bottom I mean, cost to borrow is absolutely nothing here. It's at 0. That's how much liquidity AMC had. Yeah, don't let people FUD you about a fake reverse split, bro. Don't let people FUD you on that, man. Don't even acknowledge that. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Yeah, don't even acknowledge that stupid shit, man. Don't even acknowledge it, bro. You wasting your breath. Yeah, we got the Bollinger Bands getting tight. SPY looks like it's probably going to break, but not till Tuesday. Remember, the market's going to be closed Monday. I will be dropping the weekly update and prediction over the weekend. I'm going to drop the weekly update and prediction over the weekend and go over the weekly outlook. And then remember, I have to remember, because I'm the one who always says it. I have to remember the market is closed Monday. The market is closed Monday. The market is closed Monday. Bitcoin is all right, so let me type this in. All right, so where we at? Oh, fuck. Okay. So we're seeing a bounce into close, and I did predict this a little bit earlier on stream that we would probably see a movement up to about $4.58, $4.60 for AMC in the close, and that's exactly what we're seeing. AMC bounce back to $4.54 right now. We want to see if we hit the price target of $4.58, $4.60 on AMC, which I do think we'll reach here in the close for AMC. Oh, I know what I can do. I need to, okay, I'm going to do that too. Yep. Let me see if I have a copy of it on here. Make myself a little bit of a, I'll have to do it on my phone. All right, cool. Yeah, we got a new thumbnail too, baby. Yeah, we got new thumbnails. All right, I'll put that on after. The market's almost closed anyway. It's only 15 more minutes. Yeah, well, we got new thumbnails, baby. We got new stuff. The channel is evolving. We're upgrading, y'all. We're upgrading. By the way, I love you guys. I have the best community out here, man. I have the best community out here by far. Yo, Cat Williams is... I love Cat right now. Shout out Cat Williams. If for some reason you happen to see this, bro, you are the man, dog. And thank you for exposing the truth. Hey, I feel a little bit better, but my back still feels like, I don't know, man. I pulled some type of muscle. Wow. Yeah. But thank you, man. Shout out for all the love. Thank you guys for all the well wishes. I appreciate you guys. A lot of you guys were like, don't even get on. Just take off. I was like, I can't, bro. There's too much going on, bro. I got to get on here and report. I have a need to do it. I must do it. I have to do it. You guys don't even understand. I'll be in pain at the computer just looking at the market. I might as well get online anyways. The best thing I could do is just turn off the camera, but I was in a lot of pain, yeah. But yeah, if I have to, I'll just turn off the camera and just rock out, you know what I mean? You dig? Yeah, Shannon Sharp, he got 45 million views on that video. Can you imagine that? If I had one video even do 1 million views, I would make me so happy. Like if I could have one live stream just do 1 million views, or one, like, I guess that's crazy for a live stream. I guess one video do like 1 million. Change everything. Do I think this is going to happen Monday or Tuesday? So we close Tuesday. So do I think it's going to happen Tuesday or Wednesday? Why do I feel like it's just going to happen here in after hours? So I'm going to just leave it like that. Bitcoin ETF finally found a bottom. Bitcoin's pumping back towards 40. Bitcoin's pumping back towards 44K. I don't know if we're seeing a lot more correlation in Bitcoin in the market or Bitcoin in the ETF, but the market and Bitcoin are a lot more correlated now as soon as that ETF came out, because the market is starting to pump up. Bitcoin was just a few days ago kind of almost decoupled. This ETF has kind of like recoupled the market with Bitcoin. There's a couple theories I want to explore. They're obviously just speculative tinfoil hat type stuff, but there's a couple theories I want to explore on the Bitcoin ETF and the government's plan to possibly back fiat currency with Bitcoin if the U.S. government were to say like default on their debt, which if you look at the debt clock is not far away. We could definitely have to either print money or default here very, very soon. Based off of these numbers that we're seeing on the debt clock and the spending that we're doing. So we could definitely see some quantitative easing or something come into play. And there's a theory that they would have to back up the U.S. dollar at that point with Bitcoin, because on your balance sheet, yes, you have money to pay your bills, but your spending power, your actual value is just is worthless. So yes, on the book, you have your millions and trillions of dollars, but the value of that trillions is not enough compared to everywhere else. So there's a quote unquote theory or maybe tinfoil hat speculation going out that they might try to back the US dollar with BTC. And they've already said that BTC was a commodity and every other coin was a security. They already said that before. So they plan to use Bitcoin for something, in my personal opinion. I just want to see what that is. All right, so AMC still pushing up here in the close. AMC still pushing up here in the close. We're starting to see AMC move back up. We want to see if we can get back towards that 448, 460 level. Here we have about 5 more minutes of trading. 5 more minutes of trading. Oh, you guys better sell your BTC then. The party, bro, if you think the party's over, you go ahead and sell. I'm going to keep holding my BTC. You do you, bro. You're selling at the beginning of a bull run, and that's exactly what they want. That's fine. I'm not, you know what? You guys believe whatever you want. I've been right about everything about Bitcoin so far. I've been right about every single thing about Bitcoin. But you guys believe whatever you want. That is completely fine. I'm going to keep holding my Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin's back at all-time highs, I'm going to be like, damn, did you guys sell that too? Because now I'm up even more. Selling the red, right, Bano? Amateurs, dog. Selling the red. Her selling a red day, buy on a selling a red day, buy on a green. If you think Bitcoin can easily be that taken over, bro, you don't even know what Bitcoin is, though. I'm saying. What you're saying is not a fact, though. That's all I'm saying, brother. It's not a fact because if you knew what Bitcoin truly was, you would know that one government can't own it. No government can own Bitcoin. The U.S. government doesn't own Bitcoin. Just because they made a Bitcoin ETF does not mean they have control over Bitcoin. Today would be a day to buy. Today would definitely be a day to buy. You always want to buy red days and you sell green days. Buy red days, sell green days. So the time to sell, if you were going to sell, was back here. Either at this 49 or on this 47. But if you're selling now, that's not good. But you want, normally, typically, you want to buy on green days and sell on red days. Or did I say that right? Did I say the right thing? I don't even know what I just said. What you normally want to do is you want to sell on green days and buy on red days. If I said something else, that was wrong. You want to buy low, sell high. So you buy red days and sell green days. Pump it. Pump Amy. Everyone pump Amy. Everyone pump Amy. Pump her. Yes, not financial advice. Of course, that too. Hey, I want to shout out everybody right now, man. Shout out Kai Supreme. Shout out Paul. Shout out Bano. Shout out Brian. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out Doc. You guys are the best. I love this community. At a moment's notice, you guys are on it, baby. Right here at the live stream. I love it. I just hop on and we got 100 people in here off rip. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Thank you, guys. And there she goes. 456 is what she just hit. She hit 457, so she almost hit the price target of 458. She almost hit the price target of 458. Keep pumping her so we can get my price target. Keep pumping her so we can get my price target. We need 458. 458 was my price target. We need it. We are 1 cent short right now. 1 cent. We are 1 cent short of our price target. Literally 1 cent away from 458, which I said we'd be back to by the end of the day, and this is exactly what we're seeing right now. I told you guys there was a good chance to be back at about 458, 460 by the end of the day, and we're seeing AMC make that pump right now. Command your respect, because I already wear your advance on my neck. Let's go. One minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. AMC's current price is 455, 456, 455. 455 right now, 455, 455. 455 on Amy right now. 1 minute remaining. Ten seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trading is over. 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 You dig? We are the greatest. All right, guys, so here's what's popping off. All right. So AMC went back to 456. So I was 2 cents off from the closing price, 1 cent off from the actual price target itself. So we were about 2 cents away total, or 3 cents away if you add everything up. But literally 1 cent away from the actual price target itself, 2 cents away from the closing on where we would be on AMC. I will be doing a weekly update and prediction over this weekend. So basically, this is a weekly outlook of what we're expecting next week. I'm also going to cover AMC in this video. If you want to talk about AMC, if you want to talk about GME, this is where I'm going to be as well, talking about these stocks. So if you want to see that, go ahead and check that out over this weekend. I'll probably drop it here on Saturday. Go ahead and put this here. I'll probably drop it here on Saturday. And then I'll probably be doing some type of streaming over the weekend. So if you want to tune in for that as well, I do a little bit of different content over the weekends while the market is closed. So if you guys want to check that out as well, maybe do some Call of Duty streaming. Maybe try to find some content that's stock related and crypto related that we can go over as well. So if you guys check that out, if you want, just pop into the channel and see if you see any post, community post, and or me actually being live. Official closing prices for SPY was $476.67. $476.67. Bitcoin ETF, $24, and this is the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF, $24.97. Bitcoin itself is at 43,700. Ethereum's at 2,572. GameStop closed at $14.75, and AMC closed at $4.56. SQQ closed at 1347. So this is what we're looking at for the overall market. AMC, GME, SPY, Bitcoin, crypto. Thank you guys for being here, man. You guys are truly the best community out there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate you. And as always, man, have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace out. You know what I probably could do? I probably could just stream the crypto market. And we could just hang out if you guys want. We might try that. We might try that because that could give us something to do over the weekends. I might start streaming the crypto market once on the weekend for a couple hours. So that would probably be dope. A crypto watch party. And we could do crypto news. Focus on crypto while the market's closed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys on the other side. I am out. Yeah, Ben, I probably will do one. I probably will do a crypto market. And that would, I think I could fit that in the schedule. I'm thinking I could fit that in the schedule with like the weekly update prediction. And that will be perfect because I want to do one live stream event every weekend. All right, guys, I gotta go. I just dropped something and my screen went blank. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta be out, man. I gotta figure out what just happened. I will do so. I will 100% message you. I'll do that right now, too. That way we stay in contact. All right, guys. Yeah, don't trust the notifications because they don't work. Everybody says that they don't work. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later, man. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's a long weekend. Remember, market is closed Monday. We might even do that Monday, too. We might stream crypto on Monday. So probably on Monday and sometime over the weekend. I'll let you guys know for sure.